Hello, YouTube world. My name is Jennifer, and I have been missing in action for a while, at least from YouTube. Some of you know that I fell down the deep, dark hole of Whatnot. If you don't know what Whatnot is a live auction selling platform that was created for like Funkos and trading cards and stuff like that. And it has started dabbling into other categories, clothing, books, etc., etc. In this video, I will be covering kind of my feelings about Whatnot. It doesn't match everybody, and kind of seeing it as a perspective from someone who doesn't make a ton of money on Whatnot. I will cover all that in a minute, but first we are going to talk about Thredup. We are going to talk about Thredup. I do plan on doing an unboxing of something I got on Whatnot, and I will put a timestamp down below if you want to just skip to that. But if you're curious on what I will be doing in 2023 when it comes to Whatnot, Thredup, all that fun stuff, then stick around. Happy New Year, everyone. Hopefully you had a great holiday. I am sorry about my YouTube hiatus since Whatnot has taken over my world. But I did want to come on and say that I will be back. I cannot promise anything. I can't promise days and videos and all that fun stuff, but I'm going to try my best. I think since I'm so used to the live aspect, I'll probably start doing live what solds, possibly. But we will see. But first order of business is Thredup. Oh, Thredup. I saw Becky Park's video recently, and she mentioned that she was breaking up with Thredup, and I am pretty much breaking up with Thredup too, for a few reasons. One, you may have seen my past video on Thredup, what sells well for me, kind of my thoughts and feelings about it, because they have made so many changes the past few years. And some people, you know, they were up in arms about their changes and never dealing with Thredup again. And that was fine. You do you. But I just adjusted my business to how I could utilize Thredup. So I did that. I adjusted it. I made sure I only sent in the brands that I knew that they would accept and do a payout on. I was more selective on what I sent in. You know, I started realizing that certain brands that sold consistently at a decent price, and I knew, you know, I just adjusted my business for that. Well, sometimes Thredup likes to pause all labels because they got stuff going on. And they decided to do a whole bunch of changes. And one of the main changes that was just sent to me by Dr. Jennifer was that you can no longer send in kits for free. Before, you could order a kit for free, right? You can pack all your clothes in there. You can send it off for free. That means that anything that they didn't choose to take, they would just keep. Or you could pay a $10.99 return assurance. Everything they didn't want to sell, they would put back in that bag and send it back to you. Now, there are one of two options for fees. You can pay $11.99, which is just regular processing, which means nothing in the Thredup world. Or you can pay $16.99 and get expedited processing, which again means nothing in the Thredup world. So it is no longer free to send in items to sell. I still don't have access to labels. It still says that I'm on hold. The way I do my business, I want my stuff back, because if it's a possibility, sometimes I can just resend that item back in and they'll accept it the second time. Or it is something I can sell on my own. I'm just trying to, you know, take that process out of it. You know, make a quick buck.
So now they're wanting me to pay, what, $12, $15 just to send them clothing to possibly sell? Yeah, no. Sorry, it's not happening.
So a lot of you know from watching my channel, I do a lot of unboxings, and a lot of them have been Thredup unboxings. And I've also informed you that I never paid out of pocket for any boxes.
Except for a couple fun boxes when I got access to it. Now I haven't been able to see fun boxes in forever, although certain people have been getting them constantly and won't share when they come on. Cynthia.
And so what I would do is I would specifically send stuff into Thredup, and all those credits went to rescue boxes. Since I haven't been able to send anything in, I don't have any credits coming in. Therefore, I have no Thredup boxes, right? I'd have to pay out of pocket. Now, there are some of the boxes, it's worth it. It's worth it to pay it out of the pocket. But as with all mystery boxes, you really don't know what you're going to get. So the days of me unboxing several Thredup unboxes are probably behind us. Now, I can say that there is a great possibility that I will still buy some rescue boxes. When they go on sale, they can be a really great deal. So I'm not saying I'm done with Thredup rescue boxes. I am saying that I'm done sending them any clothing to sell. Now, I have also gotten very lucky on some of their unbranded or assorted items that were some other jeans like that. I've gotten some R13 jeans like that. I've got some really nice cashmere sweaters like that. Like, it was completely unbranded, so it wasn't priced up or anything, you know, and in their outlet, sometimes they have some really good deals. So I might buy from them on that aspect. But when it comes to sending them anything, that's just not going to happen anymore. I don't see them being able to keep all their warehouses open. Even normal, not even resellers, even normal people are not going to want to pay $12 when they can pay nothing and like take it to consignment or something like that. Although they might look at it as a convenience fee, whatever. I'm not upset necessarily because it's Thredup. They're a business. They got to do what they got to do. Just like I got to do what I got to do, right? It's my business. It's their business. Anytime their business changes, we have to adjust. There's nothing we can do about it. So this is, like I mentioned on my Instagram post, this is just my last adjustment. I'm no longer sending anything in, and purchasing anything from them will be minuscule compared to what it has been. It is what it is. All right, so next order of business, let's talk about Whatnot. Oh, Whatnot. Like I mentioned, Whatnot is an online live auction selling platform. It is, to me, like reselling and YouTube combined. So we come on here, we do an unboxing, we edit it, you know, we post it, and then we chit chat in the comments, you know, so we've got that interaction. Whatnot, you can do an unboxing and then have immediate interaction. I love the immediate communication with that, which is why I'm also thinking about just doing live what solds. Because here's another thing. When you're live, there's no editing required, right? If you mess up, you just mess up in front of everyone and just deal with it and go roll with it.
There's many times, oh man, we've had some laughs, almost some tears on some of my screw-ups on a few of my shows. But, you know, it is what it is. It's a great time. It's real.
And I tell you what, it's one of the best things I've done, and not because of the money aspect, because I'm not a big money maker on Whatnot. I can tell you that right now. I don't make a lot of money on that. But the community and the friendships that I have developed on there, that makes all of it worth it. It almost makes me emotional. The friendships that have formed on Whatnot.
It's like therapy. People are always chiming in. They're encouraging. They are helpful. They're nice and just all around very friendly, right? Everyone is there to support each other, and it's fantastic. It's fantastic when you can go into a show and you see one of your friends and you guys have conversations. You're having conversations with the host. There's some inside jokes going around. You know, there's a lot of hashtags that we got going on that has been fun. And it has been very, very therapeutic. I love it. I love that everyone can be honest and real, and everyone's got your back. Everyone's got your back. Now, with every platform, you got your trolls, you got your crazies, and you got the people that don't need to be on Whatnot.
Now, Whatnot is definitely not for everyone. There have been a ton of people that have gone on and said, oh, I've tried it. No one came to my show. It was not worth it to me, blah, 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 blah. And that's perfectly fine, because you know what? It may not be worth it. There are a lot of sellers who have an overabundance of clothing or just items or whatever they're selling that you can get fantastic deals with, right? And then there's some sellers that they get pallets and they get brand new clothing and consignment and all this. And so you got your higher end and you got your lower end, right? There is something for everybody on Whatnot. It's just not for everybody to sell on Whatnot. It's not for everybody. I've had no sale shows. I've had where only one person was in there. I've had one of my most successful shows with 2 people in my show. That's it. And that was like one of the highest. I mean, all you need is one person looking for whatever you have, right? So it just really, really depends. And I can say that the excitement of Whatnot is wearing down. So the traffic on Whatnot has dropped significantly. And one of those reasons, I'm guessing, is the fact that all those fees truly do add up.
Oh my gosh, when I started going through my credit card statement, they're all individual charges, right? So I had pages and pages of nothing but Whatnot. I might show some pictures up here. I mean, it's the truth. I have a problem with Whatnot. I have not been on Whatnot for a little over a week, so I haven't spent any money on it, but I have gotten a lot of work done. Dave, the NC Picker, said that he needs to fast on Whatnot, so I definitely was like, yes, I feel this so much. Hashtag fast from Whatnot. It's also not for everyone because it takes a lot of time to load a store, right? You got to go in there, you got to measure it. You got to make sure your weights are correctly, because how Whatnot works is that you bid on the item, and then, or the shipping depends on the weight of the item input by the seller and where you live. So someone buying from South Carolina from me, I'm in North Carolina, someone buying from South Carolina from me will have a different shipping charge, most likely, than someone in California. So there is that difference. But after you buy your first purchase, after you do your first purchase, you get discounted shipping after that. So if you buy something and it costs, $4 for shipping, and then the same weighted item will be around $2 for shipping the next time. So it does help on that aspect, but those shipping charges and the taxes and fees, they add up. They add up real quick. So your $5 item that you just won actually cost you 10, depending on, the situation. So you really need to watch yourself if you go on Whatnot and pay attention to the actual fees and everything. And you need to give the seller a little bit of grace, because they can't control that. We don't control those shipping charges. We don't control the fees. We don't control any of that. And kind of like on the other sites, there are reasons why certain items are priced away, because when you're trying to get free shipping, that shipping comes out of our pocket, right? So if you're saying, well, shipping's too high, so you need to lower your price, no, we can't do that, because then that's coming out of our pocket. So
one thing I can say is that the Whatnot customer service is usually Johnny on the spot. They are very quick to respond. At least every situation I've been in. There's only one time that they didn't respond quickly, and that was over the holidays, so I wasn't even expecting that. So, but they usually get right back with you. They have been very helpful in certain situations. As soon as issues happen with the site, they are on Discord saying, hey, we're aware, we're fixing it, blah, blah, blah. And then they're giving updates and so on and so forth. There's also the Discord. The Discord is very helpful. I have seen people, post questions in there. People have answered, either other sellers or even people from Whatnot responding. So it's a good resource for questions as well when it comes to being on Whatnot.
Since I don't make the majority of my money on Whatnot, or even a lot of money on Whatnot, I don't want to put too many of my eggs in that basket or too much time into that. So my main selling platforms are still that. Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. Like those, I'm still doing that. Those are still going strong, whatever. You gotta take pictures, you gotta weigh them out, keep them in order, so it's easy to show, put some descriptions in. It takes a while. So there is only one consistent show that I do on Whatnot that I load, and that is my PJ show, and that is what this is. So I have so much fun on my PJ shows. They're always on a Sunday. So if you're ever interested, I have a link down below that you can sign up for Whatnot. You get $10, so do I. So I appreciate that. But it's so much fun. So this is the only show that I ever load for. Now, I do a lot of unboxings. I still do those unboxings, even though I haven't been sharing it with you on YouTube. Sorry. But I still do a ton of unboxings, and instead of holding it up and putting it down, I hold it up, and if someone's interested, I will run it right then. I will weigh it, I'll put it in, I'll run it, and sell it right then. Okay? So I do still do unboxings, and I do it on here. And I do it on Whatnot. I can't really load a store that way. So that's why I prefer to still do those. The immediate thrift haul, the immediate unboxing, that's my style of show that I prefer to do, right? So, but there are several shows. There are several very successful people that are on every single day. They always have their store loaded. They are very organized, like, and that's what they do, and that's fantastic for them. But for me, personally, I prefer to do the unboxings. My store's not loaded because that's a lot of work. It would be a lot more work for me to unbox it, then take pictures, then put it on there for it to not even possibly sell, right? I know we do that on the other platforms, but that's a whole different story. And in this one, I lift it. I have the possibility of selling it right away. That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. So, my thrift hauls, boxings, all of that, it is immediately on Whatnot. And those are the ones that I prefer. And whatever doesn't sell, then I will either put in a later show or I will list it like normal. My other show that I really enjoy doing on Whatnot is a thrift with me. So it is live thrifting with me. So I just go in my app and I go live and I am showing them the racks as I'm going. And then if someone's interested, they said, oh, run that. I will run it immediately for them, throw it in my cart. That works in a few ways. One, I love this thrift store. The prices are amazing and they have had some really, really, really good stuff there. But I love this thrift store. It is a smaller, it is not a chain. It is a local community one. And since their prices are so low, I can start my bids lower. Like a lot of the thrift with me, they have to start at $9 to $15 because stuff is so high at thrift stores nowadays. And then you have to cover fees and shipping and everything. So because this is so low, I get to start most of my items at $5. So a lot of people love that because it's a much better deal than going to Goodwill or Salvation Army sometimes. So I really enjoy doing that because of that. And also, it kind of gets my thrifting bug out of me. And I'm not bringing home such a huge death pile because most of what I'm bringing home, I'm just going to be packing up and shipping out of my house, right? So I do those on Tuesdays. I love them so much. They're so much fun. Again, the immediate interaction with people and finding certain items in their stores. A couple weeks ago, we found 2 pair of Rothy's, some crazy platform shoes. It's so much fun. So again, if you have not jumped on the Whatnot wagon, why not? Whatnot
is another thing I wanted to bring up, which I will be doing a separate video after this, doing an unboxing, is I live on the East Coast of North Carolina. I have 3 bins that are approximately 4.5 to 5.5 hours away from me. So no matter which direction I go, I have to make a thriftcation out of it pretty much to go to the bins.
One of my closest friends that I am so thankful and blessed to have met on Whatnot is Melissa and Steve. They are The Comfy Cardigan, or on Instagram, and then Comfy Cardigan on Whatnot. They live in Buffalo. They get 5,000 pounds of clothing a week. A week? Can you imagine? Oh my goodness. Don't ask where they get it. They have a thing. They're not going to tell you, and just know that. Anyway, so they started a Binea Pig show, pretty much, which is pretty much bringing the bins to you. You choose the size of the box that you want. You choose your categories. You schedule your time on Whatnot, and then at your scheduled time, you will go on Whatnot, and then she will show you those things in the categories, and you say claim or pass. So there's 20, 30, 40, and 50 pound options. The categories, there's so many categories. They always have a ton of men's and women's modern. Then they have vintage, sports, kids, pop culture, lingerie, you name it, they got it. So it's kind of like a mystery box, but you get to pick what's going in the box. It's a mystery on the aspect of just the same as the mystery of going to the bins. You don't know what you're going to find. You don't know what she's going to pull out of that box, right? The beauty of it is that it's not just going to be a box full of Walmart George clothing, because you can say skip all the George, and you know what she'll do? She'll throw the George away. Not away, but to the side, right? So she won't even show you the George. So you're only being shown the things that you want. If you absolutely love American Eagle, right? She'll make sure, any American Eagle, whatever. I tell her anything cashmere, anything linen, just throw it in the box, whatever. Anyway.
The prices are fantastic. The prices are absolutely fantastic. They start at, I think, $79 and go up to $150. I'll put it right here. I'm about to do an unboxing of my most recent box that I did get from her. I will go through, the ins and outs of how it all works with you on that video. If you're interested, yes, definitely hit her up. Thanks for coming, guys. I know it's been forever, and I really do apologize, and I do miss you guys. But let's go ahead. I'm going to do this unboxing. She usually has some really good sales. Like, she does dollar clear outs. This was a $3 clear out.
And I did get most of everything for $3. Let's see. I got a 5-piece Lululemon bundle for $15, which came out to $3. I did get a Coach bag. I did pay up a little bit for that. I did pay for a Zaya windbreaker. I paid $7 for that. A Joie New tag. I paid $13 for that. I paid $1 for a couple of items, but most of everything that I did, it was $3, including the shoes and everything. So let's start with that. Let's start with the shoes, shall we?
All right, so these are Betula, which is like a, I don't know, it's a brand off of Birkenstock. This is a size 42, and they have like the, I don't know, vinyl, hard vinyl, whatever there. Then I did get these Air Maxes. They're 4.5 youth, which I can't remember. Was that like a 6 and a women's 6? So they are a little dirty, but they're in not too horrible of condition. These are really, really expensive around here, so when I can get it for that, I go ahead and get it for that. And then we have some Brooks running shoes. Again, I mean, it's still got its tread, and it's not eaten up back here. So this was a fantastic buy. These are a size 11, men's 11. And then, oh, these are heavy. And then I got some Chacos. These are a size men's 14. So these are just like the Chaco sandals. They do have like very minor wear on them. So again, $3. I did pay up a little bit for this Coach because it is, I mean, it is authentic, but it is dirty. It is dirty, but it is the classic monogram. Has the label right there. It's got the keychain thing. It's just, it's so dirty. It needs cleaned very badly. But for it, I don't know if this is a vintage one. I'll have to look this up. Coach isn't that difficult to clean. All right, here is a Spirit jersey. I absolutely, look at this. Look at this color block on here. It is amazing. It is a size extra large. It is just too big for me. I really wish it would fit. Now,
I did get this for $1. I don't know why. There might be a stain on it. I think so. I think there's a stain, but I can't remember. But it is a Spirit jersey. Whoops, sorry. But this is an awesome Spirit jersey. I love the colors and the lightning bolt too.
These I'm super excited about, although they may be too large. I'm really hoping not, because they are Athletic Works and they have lightning bolts all over it, which is perfect for Pound. So hopefully these are not too big. They look like a junior extra large, so I think they will actually fit me. Next we have Patagonia. Oh God, I haven't done this so long. Patagonia, size 35. And these are just a pair of khaki shorts. Not bad for $3, right? Okay, next is Saks Fifth Avenue, size large. Size large. And it is this black and blue. Look at how vintage and retro that looks, right? So I don't know if it's actually vintage, but I just thought it was a pretty epic sweater. This is J. Crew, size medium, 100% wool. I do plan on doing a 100% J. Crew whatnot, because I have a ton of J. Crew pieces that someone who loves J. Crew is going to get a fantastic deal on whatnot. This is Eileen Fisher. This is missing the size tag. Let's see, 71% linen, 29% cotton. So it is a linen blend, Eileen Fisher. Oh yeah, this is an extra large. This is definitely a larger Eileen Fisher piece. So it is a linen blend. It's like a creamy off-white, like waffle knit. And it does have pockets. So that's $3. I think this is a Lululemon. No. This is a Saints. What's going on here? Let's see. Wait, is this Lululemon? It is Lululemon. Okay. So you got Lululemon here, and it says defend New Orleans. I thought that was a cool graphic for the New Orleans Saints. It is a Lululemon tank. Remember, I got all the Lululemon for $15. Next is a men's Lululemon piece. It does have the pull tag still. It is a size large. I don't know what this is yet. Sorry if it's dark. I'm sitting kind of back, aren't I? I probably should scoot up. And then it always has Better Every Day. So it's Better Every Day right there. And then where's the Lululemon logo? And then there's the logo. So that's a large men's piece. And then this is a size 4. It's kind of like worn off. It's in the zipper part. And these are capri length. Again, I don't know what they are. The logo is kind of worn off a little bit. I have a friend in Oklahoma that is interested in size 4, so I might sell the 4s to her. I'll probably most likely do that.
I don't know if this is, it's got the logo on both sides, so I don't know if this is like reversible. Maybe looks reversible to me. It also looks like something cut there. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly what size this is.
All right, this is the joie. This is the MSRP is $348. It is the mini dress. It is a size small. So I did pay up $13 for this, but I totally would have paid that at the thrift store for a new tag joie dress. Now, the retail on this was $348, but as we know, you won't get anything close to that. This is Zaya Active. This is new with tags as well. This is a size mystery. It is a size large, so it's very lightweight. It is black, and then it has this rose gold like foil on it. It is a full zip mock neck. Has the little moon on the zipper and on the front embroidered, and it does have pockets. We the Free size large, and this is just it's We the Free like way oversized waffle knit, really big balloon sleeves. Oh, this is Bob Mackie. That's right. Bob Mackie Wearable Art, size medium. This is a zip-up jacket, but look at that embroidery. How amazing is that? That is absolutely beautiful. It is a full zip. And it's like a denim jacket. So again, $3. This is a Vineyard Vines extra large, size 20. So the extra large 20, that means this is probably a kid's technically, or juniors extra large. So it would probably fit a women's medium maybe. It's just a fleece vest. But Vineyard Vines, good pickup. Betsy and Adam retailed for $168. But what sold me is, first of all, I love this color. Obviously, right? I love this color, but look at those sleeves. They're amazing. So, yes. I did pay up a little bit for this one as well, but totally worth it. And yeah, this is the last Lululemon piece. This is, here's the logo, and this is a size 4 as well. It is a black tank. I don't know what this is because I'm not very well versed in Lululemon. I just know Lululemon. So there we go. Her name on Whatnot is Piecebypiece. Okay, so the winning bid amount was $78 for all this. With shipping and fees and everything, I'm pretty sure I spent probably, we're gonna say probably around $100. If not, it's right around there. Probably around $5 a piece, which for everything that I got, that's still really good cost of goods for the items that I did receive. So I'm definitely gonna make my money on this easy peasy. But anyway, I did want to show you, there are some great people on Whatnot. There are some great deals to be had. Don't be mad at those sellers that do price it up. There are some people that start their Lululemon at $20. There are some people that will start their Lululemon at $1. Okay? It just depends on the person and their requirements to sell that particular item. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the next one.